Not your regular Hot Wheels cars. Well, I saw people saying they are better, so I thought I should give them a try. I want to thank Hot Wheels Hunter for lending this to me, and you can find the link to his website in the description. You have to know from the start, I don't know much about this. I haven't done any research prior, and I am a Hot Wheels collector, not a diecast collector, so collecting Hot Wheels cars have a special connection, a sentimental value, not just accuracy, details or other similar aspects. The first thing I notice is the very cool packaging, very colorful, it feels like it's made out of quality materials, and it has that premium look and feel. Nice artwork, and the top has the name of the car and what I believe is the series number, something like what the Boulevard cars have that started the series from number 1 and it keeps on rising with each mix. Warnings and licenses on the bottom, and they are made very obvious, and even those have a touch of quality to them. They do feel very premium considering that the price is higher than what your regular Hot Wheels premium castings are, about 3-4 times higher. This is the Chevy Silverado Kaido Works version 3, a casting that is very heavy, the paint is very detailed, liveries and artwork are nice, the wheels look very interesting. I like it. The first impression is very positive, and I do understand why people enjoy them. I can see opening features, and I think all cars have them, although this Chevy has the tailgate and the hood that open, with the hood revealing the detailed engine. The Chevy Silverado is a very known and beloved car in USA, and it's the type of pickup truck that can be used both as a family car and work vehicle. It's multi-purpose, and it can fill a wide range of uses. Because it's so known, it was almost impossible not to be included in Car Fanatics projects where we can see customs jobs on it, special body kits, tires, and other parts, just like the case with these two variations today. As the first casting to open, I can say, I enjoy Kaido House, and I am confident I will have a positive experience moving forward in the video. Because I didn't make any research for the video, I can't give you much details about the brand, but there is one thing I learned from watching videos on YouTube all these years, and especially Lamley Group videos, is that Kaido House was founded by Jun Imai, who is a designer that used to work for Hot Wheels. I don't know if it's the same story with how Lamborghini was founded, being rejected by Ferrari, but so far it looks like Jun Imai is doing a great job with these cars. We have the same Chevy Silverado, but this time with the dually vintage spec version 1, and another small detail I noticed is the graphics they have even for the interior box. It will be very interesting to see the rest of them, especially some of those Skylines, and we know how much those have grown in people's eyes in the last couple of years. I can see they have paid a lot of attention to the interior as well, and it looks very accurate. It does have the same opening features, the same detailed base, and the colors are a bit better than the previous Chevy. Both of them side by side are looking great, and we can spot very easy the graphical differences, as well as the tires, as this version has the treads on them. They're not the slick type like the previous variation. I don't think I can pick one over the other, but it's very interesting to check the American cars as a starting point. The next casting is also very interesting. While I don't get that many views, I can still see that the primary geographic for my videos is USA, and a Chevy would be something American collectors would enjoy. But a BMW might not be that high in their list, but it would be very high on European collectors' lists, and probably other parts of the world as well. The box has a dent, but because the whole packaging has extra layers and is good quality, the casting is in perfect condition. This is the 2016 BMW M3 Kaido GT version 2, which is a racing variant of the M3, with the Advan livery on the body and on those cool slick tires. The interior is very detailed, with Kaido House livery on the roll cage and those red racing seats that look outstanding. Probably you will see on all of them the Made in China sign. I mean, what is not made in China these days? But at least we have a highlighted exhaust pipe with no other significant detail on the base. The prices are higher, so I expected to see better details overall, but when it comes to value, especially long term, I'm not sure, but I doubt they can go as high in value as a Hot Wheels casting, especially those wanted models or the super treasure hunts. It has the opening hood and it reveals a very cool detailed engine, although so far the opening features are actually not that easy to open. I did struggle a little bit with them, or maybe it's just me. I didn't have any of this before in my hands and could be that I just don't know how to do it properly. I am only on the third casting and it already makes me want to go on YouTube and start searching more Kaido House videos and learn about them. Who knows what interesting facts I might find. Jun Imai was known at Hot Wheels for designing JDM cars mainly, but also the Chevy Silverado, both of which we have today. We have seen the Chevy and now we can check one of the most known JDM cars, the Nissan Skyline, and we have two versions and two different variations for one of them. The same cool and colorful packaging with the interior box as well, although some of them are not that easy to get out. The plastic cover seems to be tight to the interior box. This is the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR Kaido Works version 2 in red and white, with Advan liveries on the body and tires, with the tires also having the Yokohama livery. Those tires will always look great with the white liveries on. This Skyline looks great and I keep mentioning the details, but I think they're worth mentioning for each casting. Kaido House and Skyline on the rear windshield, cool red spoiler, license plate and side mirrors painted in black. That definitely stands out on the white paint. I have noticed that the bases of the cars have screws. They're not riveted like other diecast manufacturers do, so I presume these cars can be easily disassembled and either customize them, wheels, new paint, windows and so on, or just to take a peek under the hood and check what they have inside. I am far from being any good with customs, but I know a few collectors who would be very interested in that, and you could have seen them working in any of my previous convention videos. The second variation of the 2000 GTR in purple, but before that I think we should check the Hot Wheels that can compare directly to the Kaido House cars, the RLC cars, the ones in acrylic cases, and I have the Lamborghini Countach here as an example. I would still choose Hot Wheels without any thinking, but they are special to me, and quality, presentation and overall feel, they are not that far from one another. Acrylic case, cool packaging and an exterior box for Hot Wheels, not to mention they are priced very close. Even the packaging is about the same size, but if you think differently, please let me know in the comments. This is the second variation of the Skyline 2000 GTR, so it has the same details, liveries and everything, with the color and the wheels being the only different factors. They are both very nice and I didn't want to get any Hot Wheels release of the castings we have from Kaido because I did not want to turn this into a direct comparison. I did mention a few things throughout the video, especially the RLC Lamborghini, but just to make a point. I don't know much about Kaido, so a direct comparison might not have been fair, and again, I am a Hot Wheels collector, they have a different feeling for me, and the final opinion would not have been a fair one. Did I mention how cool the packaging is on these cars, how detailed and how nice the graphics are, just like the blueprint graphics on this version of the Skyline? Series number, name of the casting, licensing on the back, and they definitely know how to pick good fonts for each box. This is the Nissan Skyline R33 Active Carbon R version 2, and it has the most aftermarket looking body kit so far, something a rich Skyline enthusiast would do to a real car. Another great looking casting with details all over the body, great deliveries and of course parts on it that mimic carbon fiber. My cameras might not catch the correct image, but it's nice to see so much attention to detail and to check the small touches the designers intended for us to see. The base has more going on than previous castings, also with screws, not rivets, name of the casting, Kaido House and Mini GT logos, and I think I have missed an important crucial thing about the castings today. I did get carried away a little bit. These are a collaboration between Kaido House and Mini GT. Both brands worked together to make these castings come to life. I don't know details about the collaboration, but I mean, we also have both logos on the packaging and on the cars, so I don't know how I missed that. The hood also opens on this Skyline, revealing a detailed engine, also not easy to open, but it might take a few tries until it loosens up. Cobra R, Grady, and Kaido House liveries on the rear windshield and the carbon fiber spoiler. The slick tires and gold rims are interesting as well, although I have noticed off camera not all of them spin that good, at least not at first. But remember, these are not made for track sets, these are mostly adult collectibles, just to put them on display, not to have raw fun on track sets and playsets. Another case of a damaged box. This time is even worse, and you can see why quality packaging matter, at least if you care about the product inside or about the collector having a good, safe experience. Although it's tough to get the casting out of the box because of the heat, there is no damage to it, and I know some collectors care about the exterior packaging as well. Things can happen, and the most important thing is that the diecast car is safe. This is the Toyota Sprinter Trueno Kaido Street version 1, and I keep seeing a version number at the end of these castings, so I guess there are different versions made, either already released or new ones to be released in the future. I don't know if there is a wiki page for them, something like Hot Wheels have, where you can go and check all the series released and details about each of them for each year. I know that would be helpful, especially for someone like myself that doesn't know anything about Kaido House. Black and white as the main colors, the same cool details, liveries, while it doesn't say in the name, the 86 number is from the full name of the casting, AE86, and it's the initial D inspired version. The Hot Wheels versions all have the AE86 in the name written on the card, and speaking about value, there are some releases that go very high in prices on secondary markets. Will it happen the same with this one? I don't know, but it will be very interesting to see, or maybe they are already higher in prices, as I don't know how new these releases are at this point. The base is as detailed as the previous ones, also screwed not riveted, cool detailed interior, green roll cage, red Kaido House livery on the rear windshield, lights, mirrors, and the black hood that opens up from the front, revealing the detailed engine. I haven't seen in my hands the initial D Hot Wheels version, but I think this one might be right there on top with it, although that one was harder to acquire. You had to buy a specific number of magazines and you could get it after. There was a limited number of them, while this one is easier to get. I wonder if these are also released in a limited number, or maybe you can pre-order them and Kaido makes as many as are ordered. Compared to the previous one, the box for this variation of the Trueno is way more colorful, with the same licenses added on the base, and I'm pretty sure the 68 number on the box means something. This is the Toyota AE86 Sprinter Trueno Kaido Racing version 1. And yes, now it has the AE86 in the name, and maybe the previous one might be wanted by more collectors, but I actually enjoyed this one a little bit more. It's the same version but a more interesting variation overall. More liveries on the body and windshields, the contrast orange mirrors pop up, the interior feels like it works better. I find it to be a better looking casting, although I don't know if it's based on a real version. The base is the same, but the wheels are different, and again, way better in gold. I have not been a fan of the Hot Wheels version. I felt like the wheels, although very realistic, did not fit the casting. I actually don't like those Watanabe wheels that much. I enjoy the more fantasy approach of Hot Wheels in general towards their releases. For some reason, here it works. Maybe the casting has a small difference in scale, or the proportions are made different. I don't know what it is, but visually it fits better. Even if I compare them side by side, I would still pick the racing version. Engine is the same, but other than that, everything is different. But I guess that if you can't pick, if you have the money, just get them both, and this way you will be happier than if you would really have to just pick one of them. I hope you didn't get bored because we have one more, and it looks like a theme of love with all the shades of pink and even hearts. This is the Datsun 510 Pro Street BUTA version 1, a very cool casting with an even better packaging, exterior and interior. I wish now I did some more research before going into all these cars and actually know some facts about them. This must be a drag racing version with the small wheels in the front and very wide wheels in the back, definitely made for drag strip. The base is not that detailed, but we can see it's the 1971 version of the Datsun 510. Hot Wheels have a lot of cool Datsun 510 releases, especially in RLC, mail-ins, a few other special editions, and a very expensive Super Treasure Hunt in 2021, so I bet those versions were also designed by Jun Imai. The Kaido casting is really nice, livery on the side back windows, windshields, and many Japanese markings that unfortunately I don't know what they mean, but probably representing a real-life model from a specific event. Interesting they chose lower stance, but you can still see the tires liveries on the cool dark red rims. The interior is visible with the roll cage and everything, and the hood opens revealing the pink engine with extra black and red accents. It's really hard not to enjoy these. They are not as widespread as Hot Wheels, they don't have the same history, series, and of course the price, although Hot Wheels cars have segments at around the same price with the RLC, but they are very interesting. I definitely enjoyed checking them out, and maybe I can do even more in the future from Kaido House or any other diecast brands that are around these days, Mini GT, Pop Race, Tarmac Works and others.